Hey guys, this is Sal here, and I'm here with a very, very important person, someone that has helped hundreds of people repair their credit and get into the house of their dreams, a car, a business, or personal lines of credit to help them get to their next level. This is Jay here, and he's personally helped many of my friends, and now I'm working with him directly to help work on my credit, which has been a total mess. I've been a cash only person. It was only last year that I paid off close to actually $90,700 for my student loan, and so I'm now getting myself into a position of good credit. Jay, I'm very, very curious about how you got to where you are. What was the beginning of your journey like? When did you get into why did you get into the world of credit, and how have you progressed?
One of the things when I was younger, I always had an entrepreneur mind, and I got into real estate at a very young age. Made a lot of money from when I was about 19 to I would say maybe 28.
Was this before or after 2008?
This was before.
Before, okay.
Yes, this was before. And things were great, the market was flourishing, had no problems with anything, I mean, we had
good times.
Good times, they were great. When '08 came, it was more like a sad face. The market crashed. I had all these homes, tenants in them, and I had a good amount of savings in the bank, but I was young. I was not saving how I should. I was going to the clubs. I was doing all kinds of things I shouldn't have been doing. And again, when '08 came, that was really the
wake-up call?
Wake-up call? It was a disaster.
A disaster, okay.
Because I found myself in a position where the tenants were losing their jobs. They could not pay the rent. And again, you know who has to pay the rent? Me. Yeah. So I'm seeing my savings that were here slowly, and then next thing you know, fastly depleting. And I lost everything. I mean, I lost my house, I lost my cars, I lost everything. My life was just in shambles. I had to move back in with my mom.
Wow, from being basically a king, a throne taken away from you as you're doing very well in the real estate game, and I think that has impacted a lot of people. So that's where you kind of were in shambles. Your credit must have been really, really damaged.
Atrocious.
Okay.
Atrocious.
So don't feel too discouraged because what he's gone through is a lot more severe.
Oh my God. I had with Bank of America 12 mortgages with Bank of America. Oof. Okay, I'm not going to talk about regions. I'm not even going to get in. At that time, it wasn't called Wells Fargo. Wachovia. Yeah. I just was in a really messed up place, and that was the time where I said, you know what? Let me start to educate myself. Because I was in a state of depression. I actually thought about killing myself.
Oh my goodness.
It was terrible.
Yeah,
I mean,
have all that taken away from you. I can imagine. It's like, is life going to get better again from where you were? So
I couldn't figure. I couldn't think of a way to how can I get out of this. So I said, let me just start reading books. So I started reading, just simple self-improvement books, and then got a little bit of knowledge there. And then I said, you know what? The one thing that can get me out of this is my credit. Okay, and I heard about credit repair and things like that. So I said, you know what? Let me find someone. I'm gonna go and pay them and see what they can do.
Okay. You were thinking as a customer, as a customer would. So
right.
How did that go?
It didn't go well. The guy actually took my money. I couldn't find him after that. He seemed like he changed his phone number. So I said, you know what? There's always a lesson to learn in something. I said, well, let me go and figure this out for myself. Yeah. So I started, Googling and trying things, and next thing you know, I'm figuring it out. I'm getting things removed.
Getting results.
I'm getting excellent results. And I was able to put myself in a better place. Friends and family, they needed their credit repaired, and I just was doing it for free. I said, hey, I'll take care of this, I'll take care of that. And they were like, well, hey, bro, you ever thought about making a business out of this? And I was like, no. And at this time, I was a real natural introvert. Like, as far as going out and speaking to people, I was the guy, the big, tall guy with the dress who would walk in the room and try not to be seen. And
like the elephant in the room.
Right, but I'm the biggest thing walking around. And, once I was able to get past the shy side of things, and just really stop caring about what people may think or finding something of a flaw in me. I just went along with it, and I just say, you know what, I'm good at this. Let me just go ahead and try this. Let me see how this works. If I fail, hey, I failed. At least I tried, and I'll just keep on moving. But this happened to be one of those things where it just went fluently. I mean, it went very smoothly.
And you start getting on paid clients, and then you start working on theirs. Now, some of the clients come to you with really, really shattered credits, like maybe not as bad as yours, but maybe perhaps severely damaged. What have you been able to do for people that have lost hope in rebuilding credit?
Well, I'm going to say we have been able to work wonders. I'm going to also say I've never seen anyone come to me with their credit worse than mine.
Wow.
Yeah, I was close to about $500,000 in debt. Yeah.
I was only 100,000 in debt.
I was there pretty bad.
Okay. So you're pretty deep.
Yeah, very. I haven't seen anyone who has came and they were on the same, I guess, wavelength, if you want to say, as mine. But I've been able to take people from the 3s all the way to the 7s, 8s sometimes. It just depends. And a lot of people, you know, they'll come and they'll get their credit repaired because they're trying to get into some type of business.
Yeah,
okay?
Very much so.
And because of that, I mean, there are a lot of people on the internet who promote me. You know, you have people like Tommy Rodriguez. You had another gentleman, can't think of his name, but it was Wizard something. And a lot of others, you know, that are in niches that they actually are leaders in their niche. And my strategy was just, you know, let me go to the people who were in these niches and in these businesses, and I say, well, hey, you know, let me work on your credit, and if you like the results, let's talk.
Exactly.
And
that's a good model of just not just bribing them with money, but saying, let me fix your credit. You be a testimony as I'm becoming one myself.
Absolutely.
And my credit is so messed up. I remember at a certain time I used to get like 20 plus calls from creditors, debt collectors, and I was like, okay, credit is something I'm giving up on. I'm not going to face it. But you know, last year when I had made enough to pay off the biggest thing that was eating at me, which is my student loans, I began to kind of see a possibility. And it was until I found you where you got to look into it and you said, you know, this is salvageable, that you'd seen worse, that you could work on this. So we begin our journey, and I wanted to bring Jay more attention because he does phenomenal work, and because I think your introvertedness has kept you from being all that you can be, and that's why partnering up with people like me, Vince, Tommy, allows you to get out there and reach the other people, because we're more out there and spoken. We can vouch for you because we see the results, and I like the way you go about it by bringing people results first.
That's the key thing. You know, a lot of people, they project lifestyle, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's always a great thing to project lifestyle, especially if that's your personality. Me personally, I always just focused on results, okay? You know, because at the end of the day, no one's remotely interested in hearing why the job didn't get done. They want to see the results. So that's what I focused on, and that's why we're here talking now.
Absolutely. So I'm working directly with Jay for my own credit, as I've seen many of my friends do the same, get phenomenal results. I was actually working with somebody else, and their feet has been dragging for so long. It's outrageous. And so stopped working with that person, and I'm going with somebody that my friends have vouched for, and I am vouching for Jay now. So if you are looking for a way to repair your credit in a reasonable amount of time, not years, but months, then definitely work with Jay, because I'm working with Jay, and I'm looking at getting a very, very nice prize at the end, which is a car of my dream, and that's going to become reality thanks to this man over here. So make sure to reach out to us for more information about how you can work with Jay directly. do your credit justice by getting it done the right way. Don't go to all these different avenues that will continue to feed off of you month after month without any results, kind of just dangling the carrot in front of you to go on for who knows how long. And ultimately you could have just paid one person for good quality results that you could see and track yourself. So click the link in the description of this video to work with Jay directly, as I'm doing, and hopefully it's something that one day you can make your own testimonial video about.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Jay, for being on here, and we'll continue to make more videos with Jay as my journey continues with him. Take care.